Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Mr. Road. Welcome back to an episode of Formula 1 2020, my team career, this time for the season finale at Abu Dhabi, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here I am out on my first flying lap in Abu Dhabi in this kind of not really good circuit. It does look great, but the racing isn't great normally because yeah, it's not really suited to the kind of cars that we have today. I think maybe like older cars like 2008 or older, yeah, like about like 10 years ago cars would do quite good on this track, maybe, I'm not too sure. But like these cars now are just like way too long and way too wide to like go into like two cars into a corner. They just won't fit over here, and where they might have done before, so yeah, I'm not really sure what to kind of think of it. Of course, this track has two really long straights, which of course you need to get the car kind of ready for that, but then also sector 3 is also like really technical, loads of left, rights, like you can't really just put on like max downforce on the car and be like, yep, there's long straights, so I'm going to make up time there, because yeah, that's not going to happen. You're just going to lose too much time over here, and you're just going to be quite slow. So I don't really remember what kind of setup I went for the first lap over here, but I'm pretty sure it is a 5-6 because, well, we're kind of already good in a straight line, even in this kind of like setup, but we're still not really kind of good in the aero department. So across the line, P9 when we get back to the garage, a 136.2 was that? I'm not really sure. Yeah, no, 136.8. So yeah, as I said, really good in a straight line, but actually one of the fastest cars, because yeah, even like race starts and stuff, I usually gain loads of time there because of like, well, I guess slipstreaming too, but because the car is also so fast, and when I kind of go like in a straight line fighting with other cars, I can actually use a lot less ERS than the car behind me to kind of keep up with them, I guess. So that's kind of, I guess, the best thing about the car. It still can definitely still improve on that kind of aspect, but it's good enough for now. Of course, now my main focus is on aero, like the cornering ability. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than in Australia 20 or 22 races ago, because then it was just absolutely bad. But well, in other news, I got 22 million kind of like credits, I guess, in this game, so that is enough for Lewis Hamilton. But I've kind of been thinking, what about going for like Sebastian Vettel or Valtteri Bottas, and instead changing the switching engines to the Mercedes or the Ferrari one. I don't want to go for the Ferrari one because at the moment it is really good in the game, not of course in reality, but in the game it is the best engine. But they might patch it. I'm not really sure if there already is a patch for that, or if there's going to be one, so I don't want to kind of risk it with that. So I'm going to go with the Mercedes engine, I'm pretty sure. So there you go, across the line in P30. It's not really too good, but we do have one lap left, so let's hope that we can kind of go a lot faster on this one. And as you can see, already in the first corner, I already gained 8 tenths, so that's good. Already a 10th up after the second corner, which is really, really good. We got a better run out of there than before, so we're going to try and kind of keep that up across the lap. So yeah, I'm going to probably end up going with Sebastian Vettel or Valtteri Bottas, maybe Bottas, so I can get another driver actually scoring points, because with King and who do we have right now? Is it Schumacher? I'm pretty sure it is, or is it someone else? I really can't remember. But yeah, they just don't score any points, so all of the points that Red Sprint Racing has scored was with me. So if another car could actually start scoring, we could get better deals, like better sponsorships, and then we could get more money to better upgrade like the facilities and stuff. So I think going with Bottas is going to be good. I'm gonna go with him for 100%. That I've made my decision now. It is going to be Bottas, and I'm gonna go with Mercedes engine. So I hope we're gonna be even faster in straights, and then hopefully that will just mean that we can like switch our full focus to aero and like all of that kind of stuff to kind of make the car even better, and kind of maybe get more podiums and stuff in the next season. So I'm going to kind of focus on improving my race results from this season onto next season, so that we're going to see how that goes. P14 in the race, Bottas gets the pole position, Lewis third, and he's actually I'm pretty sure ahead or even behind Bottas in the championship, so this is going to be a really interesting battle to see who is going to win.
Welcome to the Yas Marina circuit for the finale of another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The drivers will be racing here at the Yas Marina circuit through 21 corners and a lap distance of just over 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and turn 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed, and I hope plenty of drama to be found in the laps ahead. And so, for one final time this season, Anthony Davidson joins me in the commentary box.
Well, the winter break is looming once again. No doubt many of those teams already have their eyes firmly on next season. But there's still work to be done here. Still championship positions to decide, which can make a big difference to the prize money. So no one's going to be taking their foot off the throttle just yet.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Norris, Raikkonen, Perez, Sainz, and Esteban Ocon, Ricciardo, King, Red, and Giovinazzi, Stroll, Grosjean, Pierre Gasly, and Kevin Magnussen. Russell, Aitken, Latifi, and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
So here we are out in the track, so ready to start the race, and of course my teammate is Jack Aitken, not Schumacher. I'm not really sure how I forgot that, but yeah, there you go. Lights out and away we go. As always, a brilliant start, switch to the inside, nearly actually hit Ocon over there. But we go down the inside, and from P13, I'm pretty sure it was, we go up to P8, we lose a place to Perez over there. We actually make some contact over there. Luckily the front wing isn't damaged at all over there. And as we go down the inside, trying to also pass Raikkonen as well as Perez, but we do get past Perez, which is good, and we're right behind Raikkonen. So on the straight, at the end we actually dive bomb Raikkonen over there and actually get a place, which is really good. So now we're behind Norris on lap 4. I'm actually pitting because I want to do that kind of like pit faster and kind of go out, well, gain places because of the undercut attempt. So we're going to see if that happens this time. And headed into this race, Bottas is actually 2 points ahead of Hamilton. So whoever wins is going to be the world champion of this season, I guess. So it's actually really interesting to see it come down to the last race. And hopefully Bottas can kind of pull himself together and kind of start winning more to kind of have an interesting championship battle this season. So on lap 6 over here, we've caught up to Latifi. Gonna pass him over here. Actually, quite a brilliant move, I should say so myself. Actually, wasn't really expecting him to pass over there, but we did manage. And over here on lap 7, we've caught up to Hamilton. He just left the pits, so if we were like half a second quicker, we would have been ahead of him. But, well, keeping ahead of him is one thing, as kind of keeping him behind is another, because I don't think we would have been able to keep him behind. But now we're racing here with Vettel, and we actually keep the position over there. We actually go wide over here, nearly hit the wall. It's actually really easy to kind of slide down there and hit the wall, but luckily I managed to stay on the track. Lap 8, loads of people pitting. We go up to P7 already, so we're just one position behind kind of where we kind of left. So it would be cool to see if we would actually kind of come out, I guess, P6. As you can see, if they're king pitting, and that does give us the P6 for now. Not really sure if there's anyone still ahead. I'm pretty sure one car is still ahead of us that's like hasn't stopped yet, so we should be able to get up to P5 hopefully. I'm pretty sure there is I'm pretty sure that is the other Alfa Romeo. I'm not really sure if it is, and if that is then that is Antonio Giovinazzi in the other one, of course, because Kimi Raikkonen is at Red Bull. So fighting off Vettel over here was actually quite a nice battle with him in this race. But there you go, Giovinazzi pits, that gives us P5. So now we just need to defend from Vettel for the next couple laps, and hopefully seal a pretty decent P5 to finish off. So looking at like kind of at this season, I've had well quite a couple wins, couple podiums, quite a couple bad results. I'm pretty sure we had 2 DNFs, if not 3. One at China, Monaco, and I'm pretty sure Zandvoort was a DNF too, and if not, it was just a really bad race. But I just want to kind of improve from that kind of season to the next one. But there you go, last lap, last corner, and across the line in a really good P5.
That's it, what a season. Great work this year, really great work. It's been hard at times, but we've come through.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It may have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple. There's no counting them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Victory today then, but bittersweet emotions, I'm sure, as the championship slips through their fingers. Even so, what a fantastic final race of the season this was. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
So there you go, Bottas wins the championship, coming through to kind of take it away from Lewis Hamilton. I guess we're going to see just in a minute, just kind of see where Lewis finished. I'm pretty sure Bottas won the race. Really good for him. He actually led the championship for most of the season, if not all of it. So yeah, really kind of good for him. As you can see, celebrating over here. And we are going to see, like in a minute, to kind of see where they finished off, like who was ahead of who, and like where they finished. So there you go, Bottas did win. Lewis came in third, so he stayed where he kind of where he qualified. It wasn't good enough for him. Bottas takes the championship away from Lewis Hamilton. Looking at the standings, Bottas won by 12 points. I actually came in P6, which was a pretty decent result for the car that we had. It was probably one of the worst ones at the start of the season, but we did come through to P6 and actually best of the rest in the Constructors' Championships, which is also quite good. So hopefully you're aiming for one place higher in the next season. I'm not really sure, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.